Alrighty, so I have Silhouette already open, and what we're going to need to do the tail for your text is we needed to find an image, a JPEG image of a tail that we liked. And I have found one, and I really liked it, and I thought it was different from the sample that you had sent me. So all I did was save that to my desktop as a JPEG, and all I'm going to do now is find that image and import it. So go and get this out of my desktop, and you'll see it right here. Just click that and you'll see that it's a JPEG image, and it has its dimensions and size whenever you highlight over that. Go ahead and import that. When it imports just the image. It doesn't have the box around it, which is nice. But you'll see that this is still color, and it's not highlighted in red like the stuff that we normally work with in Silhouette has. So that's what we're going to change. We're basically going to use the trace feature, and we're going to trace this out. So we're going to go up here to this trace window, open that up, select trace area, highlight our tail, and you'll see that it changes everything yellow. The yellow indicates what it's going to trace. We're going to go ahead and make sure that this whole tail is filled in, just to make sure that we get all the details. So to do that, we're just going to go over here to the high pass filter, and we're going to max that out. And you'll see that it still didn't quite get all of the tail yellow. All we have to do is just keep moving this arrow up until we see the yellow fill in. And there we go. So now with this all yellow, we're just going to go up here and hit the trace button. And you'll see now that there is a faint red line outlining the black. Just select your image, pull that apart. Here's now the image that we can work with. It's all vector. And this one we can get rid of. Delete that. So we have our tail ready. We just need our text now. Go get our text, put Lancer. Highlight that. Select the font that we liked. I really like this brush sport. Let's see, what is it? It's brush script. It's not too girly, but it's still kind of sporty. For most t-shirt sizes for female shirts, I try to go to about 8.5 to 9, which is a good size, or I found that it's a good size for small shirts. It's not too big on there. And then for your large shirts and extra large shirts, this isn't too small for them. So we need to weld our letters together so that they're not separate. While that's highlighted, all we're going to do is go down here and hit the weld, and we'll see our lines disappear. We're going to do the same thing kind of with our tail. We're just going to grab that and put that on our S, kind of where we think that should connect, and just play with this tail until we get it to where we want it, which I think that looks pretty good. So now to weld all that together, we'll highlight everything that we want, and again hit the weld button, and you'll see that that line disappeared here. While this is all selected, I'm going to go ahead and hit to group this, so that now, you know, the L is attached, tail is attached, letters are attached, everything. This is one design now. It's all together. So all we need to do now is just add our rhinestones around it, and just like in our last video, that's what we're going to do. Go and do our offset window, hit offset. There's our line. I don't really like how it fills in down here. So again, I'm going to reduce this down to 20 or 200, excuse me, and see how it kind of gives a better line in here while still keeping a distance from where we plan to put vinyl. Go ahead and apply that. And that looks pretty good. Now just go up to our rhinestone window, get our SS10. We just need it to go around the edge, so we're going to fix that. And that filled in really nice. I think that looks pretty good. So from here, we'll go ahead and separate those out, draw our box around it. Again, this just saves material. You don't have to put this box around it, but you can put things closer together whenever you cut it out. If you're cutting multiple things out, you can cut multiple designs and gives you a clean cut for the next time that you're going to use your material. And for the rhinestones, it's nice when you put on your backer board to have like just a regular square image on there. Now remember, for your vinyl, you have to cut that in reverse. So we're going to go ahead and select that image, go to Object, go to Transform, and flip horizontally. And you are ready to start cutting.